Now we come to the Rupa Bhave, the form existence. This form existence, there are 16 planes. To be reborn in this form existence, this form realm is called form realm because they are very fine material form. Very fine material form. And to be reborn here, you need to attain jhana, one-pointedness of mind, state of deep concentration. And if a person attains these states of deep concentration, the lust goes off, anger goes off. So these beings here, they are not interested in sex because the bliss of jhana, bliss of meditation is much higher. So all the devas here are unisex. Unisex. They are just their form is like the Brahma, a ball of light. The mind is so powerful, they are just a ball of light. But because the mind is powerful, they can change their form whenever they want. The lowest is the first jhana. First jhana, if first people who attain the first jhana can be reborn in this first jhana realm. This first jhana, there are 3 planes. The lowest one is called the retinue of Brahma. Then after that, higher is the ministers of Brahma. Then after that is the great Brahma. And the lifespan now, the great Brahma is 1 world cycle. 1 world cycle. These beings, these Brahmas, their light is so powerful. They have control over 1,000 world systems. Their light can shine 1,000 stars. 1,000 world systems. And some of them can be 2,000, 3,000, up to 100,000 worlds. Their light can shine. Their power extends up to 100,000 world systems. But some of them, because their lifespan is so long, they have wrong view. They think that they are eternal, they'll never die. And the Buddha in the suttas, the Buddha has gone to see some of them. And the reason the Buddha goes and see a particular deva is because of affinity from the past life. For example, in a past life, the Buddha was an ascetic, and he had a teacher who was reborn in that realm, and then he'll go and convert his wrong view. And it's mentioned that these devas, they think their power depends on their brightness, and some of them, the brighter they are, the more powerful they are. Now, above that is the second jhana heavens. There are 3 levels also. The lowest is called the devas of limited radiance, and then the middle one is the devas of unbounded radiance. Then after that, the devas of streaming radiance, abhasara. And it's mentioned that these devas are alike in body but different in perception. And their lifespan is 2 kapas, 2 world cycles. And this second jhana is a state of great concentration. And they are so happy there that they keep exclaiming, "Oh happiness, oh happiness!" They're so happy. They don't need anything to entertain them. The happiness is from inside because of cultivating jhana. They just keep exclaiming, "Oh happiness, oh happiness!" And then the Buddha mentioned that when world systems collapse, beings are reborn here in the Abhasara heaven, the second jhana realm. That means the second jhana realm, they are higher than this 1,000-fold world system, because it is mentioned that the Buddha said world systems expand and contract. So what is meant is that these stars, for example, 1,000 stars, they make up a galaxy. What we call a galaxy is called by the Buddha a small 1,000-fold world system. And these stars, scientists now see that these stars are expanding from each other and moving away from each other. But the scientists don't know whether they keep on moving forever or they will come to a stop. But the Buddha said it will come to a limit, and then after that it will contract. And then when they contract, these stars come closer and closer and closer and closer together. A time will come, now we see one star, one sun in our world. Later, a second sun will appear, When the second sun appears, the world is coming to an end. After a long time, a third sun will appear, a fourth sun. Until 7 suns appear, then the world will burst into flames and completely extinguish. So to my reckoning, this is talking about the 1,000-fold world system. These 1,000 stars come together. So this second jhana realm, they are beyond this 1,000 world system. That's why they are not affected when all these stars burn. These stars will probably burn and form together and come together and form what we call the black hole. In science they call the black hole. Black hole is not nothing, it is such a big solid mass that it attracts everything that flies near it. And after a long time it will explode and the world will form again in a cycle. Then we come to the third jhana. Third jhana, there are also 3 levels. The lowest is the devas of limited glory or limited beauty. Then the second is the devas of unbounded glory. Then after that, the devas of refulgent glory. Here their lifespan is 4 world cycles. And they experience such great bliss that no word can come out of them. They are so blissful that they cannot speak of it also. And then we come to the 4th jhana plane. This 4th jhana plane, there are 7 levels. The lowest one is the devas of great fruit. Here, their lifespan is 500 world cycles. You see, the previous one was only 4 world cycles. Suddenly, it's 500 world cycles, because the 4th jhana is very difficult to attain. 500 world cycles. And then after that is the asanya satta, unconscious beings, beings without perception and feeling. They just have a body, a huge body without consciousness. That is not a good existence. Then after that, there are 5 levels of heavens called the Suddhavasa, pure abodes. Now these 5 levels of heavens, only anagamins, third fruit Aryas can be reborn there. And if you are reborn there, you will never come back to the human realm again. Never be reborn in the human realm again. So the disciples of the Buddha who attain the third fruit, Arya fruit, they are reborn there. But some of them, they come back to see the Buddha. It is mentioned in the suttas that one of his disciples, Anagamin disciples, just after passing away, reborn there, he came to see the Buddha. But because that heaven, their body is so fine and so huge, when he came back to see the Buddha, our world is so coarse that he couldn't stand up, It was like something very soft, it just fell on the ground, So he didn't know what to do, So the Buddha had to tell him. The Buddha said, make your body coarse, make your body gross. So because his mind is so strong, he made his body like hard. And then he could stand up and talk to the Buddha. So these 5 levels of anagamins, some of these anagamins, third fruit Aryas, some of them are born at the lowest level. Then after passing away from here, they go to another level. Passing away from here, another level. So they go to 5 heavens before they enter Nibbana. Some of them, they go to four of these heavens and then they enter Nibbana. Some go to 3, some go to 2, some go to 1 and then enter Nibbana. So these are the devas of the 5 material form. 16 altogether, 16 planes.